Nerd Reactor, roll out.
What's up, Reactorites? I'm John.
I'm Mike.
And yeah, Mike is here in the flesh. He's been gone for a while. But this is a special video just because we just came out of watching Ready Player One, and it speaks to us.
Yeah.
It's like a love letter to video games, and it's just weird because, you know, when video games, movies that are adapted from video games that come out, it's like, it's alright. Like recently with Tomb Raider, it's like I watched it and I was like, some parts are cool. The fight scenes, like with Lara Croft versus others, like it's believable. But the pacing, the plotting, I was like, I just don't care. But when it's the movie just about the world of video games, somehow they're great. Like Wreck-It Ralph, that's a great example. And now Ready Player One, we just came out. I love this movie. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I love this movie, man. Like it's definitely, like you said, a love letter to people like just gaming, like people who play video games in the 80s. Like if you're an 80s kid, you get a lot of those references. But yeah, like that this movie has all that, and it's just after we got out of it, first thing I wanted to do was like, I'll tell John, let's go play some Siege, man. Like, because that's what we do. Like when we're not, like when you're just not doing reaction videos, or when I'm not working, it's just we play on the internet and video games, and that's how we
internet.
That's how we in the Oasis, that's how we have fun together.
Yeah, and like before watching the movie, I was trying to like read as much of the book as possible to get me hyped up, and so of course there are some changes, and then with the movie you have to like cram a lot of stuff and take a lot of information out because the book explains almost like everything, like just what is the Oasis. So there's the rundown on the movie. You got Wade. He has an avatar. It's like a person that's in this video game, Percival, and he's like it's like a more handsome version, skinnier version, ideal version. So he looks taller, and in this Oasis you can be wherever you want to be. You can be a giant robot. You can be like Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. You can be Joker, Harley Quinn, Tracer. It's like your imagination's the limit. Mm-hmm. And so I guess there's like a evil company, like the IOI, and they just want to take over so they can make more money and just ruin the world of Oasis with ads and all that.
With ads and microtransactions.
But yeah, so you got Wade and other people, Gunters, the egg hunters. They're trying to look for the key, and you find 3 keys. You get to pretty much rule the Oasis, and so everyone's trying to look for the keys. Of course, IOI, the evil companies, trying to look for it because they want to be able to take control of it. And it's the world of Oasis has everything. So in the movie you have like the Minecraft world, you have all types, then you got the planet Doom where it's just like PvP and people fight each other, and if you die you lose everything you have. Mm-hmm. And so it gets crazy.
Yeah, it's definitely everything. You could tell. I don't know if Steven Spielberg has played a lot of video games, but like whoever, I'm sure he had multiple people like consulting him. Actually, Hiro Nakamura. What's his real name?
Masayoka.
Was
he a consultant?
He was a consultant.
The consultant.
It said,
like, is he a gamer?
I guess, but like it just said his name. It's a consultant.
Is that is that him, or is it another guy that has his name?
Some other guy.
Yeah. It's like, oh, Steven Spielberg, I know about games. All right, come. May we add Chun-Li, Ryu, Battletoads? I don't know who they are, but sure, why not? That's what I'm thinking. But that'd be cool, like if Steven Spielberg, I was like Spielberger, like if he's like an actual legit gamer. But I haven't heard anything about if he actually plays games or not. So if you guys know, let us know.
Yeah, I think I know he definitely had played like during like the Atari days, like because it was like the fad, and everybody that had like those stuff like were you know, it was like cutting edge at the time.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he plays like anything recently. But that'd be pretty funny if he was like, you know, we need to get Tracer. We need Tracer in this movie.
We need to get Tracer. It's like probably my kids. They love Overwatch. We gotta add Overwatch.
Yeah.
And I know that he's you know, Spielberg. He loves the gaming industry because he had a hand in Medal of Honor and just bringing military World War II, especially like after Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah.
And then the first time I played Medal of Honor, I was like, wow, this is like a very realistic war game. But back when you look at it now, it's like it's kind of outdated. But I was like, you're shooting a guy, he gets shot, but he's still holding into the gun, and bullets are still coming out. I've never seen this in video games before, so I was like, wow, this is cool.
Yeah. Yeah, like so. Yeah, Spielberg. He's still got it, man. He's up there and getting up there in age, but he's still got the chops to, you know, put one of these thrillers, these
huge blockbusters.
Yeah, and I mean, yeah, I mean, even at his age, I mean, he's getting up there, and I mean, obviously, everybody still remembers the Crystal Skull, but you know.
Let's not talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, as far as like the cast, I mean, who's Wade's real name?
Ty Sheridan.
Ty Sheridan.
Yeah.
I like Ty Sheridan. I know John told me like when we were going to see the movie that Wade Watts, he's actually fat. He's actually
overweight,
fat in the book. So I was just kind of disappointed that he wasn't actually fat in real. I mean, he said he did put on some weight. You could definitely tell he did. Like he's not as skinny as he was in
X-Men Apocalypse.
Yeah.
So maybe in this, you know, maybe he's still considered overweight. You know, it's such a vague term, right? Like, is this the weight you want, or you're over this weight? So, yeah, but he's definitely not like his Avatar, which is completely different. It's you can still kind of see him in that face, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you got Percival, and you also have Artemis. So Artemis. You know, he falls for her, and I like that romance in the movie.
The chemistry.
Yeah.
But yeah, like that's really true though. Like about the whole when you're in an online community, you don't know anybody. You know, everybody's just like, you know, they create an avatar, but you don't really know that person, and you know, it could be a guy.
It could be a guy. Like the person you fall for could be someone completely different.
But yeah, I like how they include that, and like, you know, what we know, or you know, a lot of what you want to be or what you wish you could be is what they use into their avatars.
Yeah,
and you know that's how, like, you know, Wade sees himself in his avatar. And same thing with Artemis. Artemis doesn't see herself as that person, so she's like, oh, you know, you would be disappointed if you meet me in real life, you know. And
but the Easter eggs. This movie has a lot of Easter eggs, and there are like some really crazy surprises. But so far from the trailers, we've seen Battletoads, we've seen the Spartans, Chun-Li, Ryu. We even saw the Gundam. But yeah, it's everything you love about pop culture, video games, even like 80s references, music. It's all there. Even the I can't even say it. DeLorean.
Yeah.
And that's there. And just seeing it in action, I'm like, this is cool.
Yeah, like to put all this stuff together, like it's tricky because I mean, obviously it's a lot of fan service. Like there's a lot of times where like me and John were like kind of like, oh, look at that, that's over there, and
hey, that's over there, that's over there, that's over there.
But like, it still needs to be a good, you know, cohesive story.
Yeah.
It can't just be all fan service.
Yeah.
So like the fact that it's still interesting and it's still like a good, you know, by the end of it, it gives you a good, like, you know, moral of the story kind of thing.
Yeah, more of the story. It's got a good message.
Yeah.
The movie's very entertaining. The characters are likable. And I like the whole cast, like the whole team that helps out, you know, Wade, and it's even the bad guy. I like the bad guys. They're fun to watch too. Yeah, if you're a gamer, you're gonna definitely enjoy this movie. They're able to incorporate stuff about gaming knowledge into the movie in a way where it's part of the story, and just in terms of just being, you know, just showing that developers are important. And just seeing that, I was like, man, that is really cool. Just showing props to just video game developers out there, because they're the ones that make things possible for gamers to enjoy. And I know how gamers can be when they get obsessed with certain things, and when developers do certain things that they don't like, it might turn the other way. Mass Effect 3 ending. But there are other stuff, so it's just this community. It's just that we love it. We're very passionate about it, and sometimes it's the passion can turn into something very negative, or sometimes it can turn into something very positive. And for this movie, it's a world where you can escape and get away from everyday life and all the drama out there.
The message is basically like, what the main purpose of the video game is just to enjoy it, to have fun, and to have fun with your friends.
Yeah, like
that is like the key goal of the video game.
Yeah,
like or at least the creator of the Oasis, he created this so that people can, they could find each other. Because he didn't do so well like in real life, and he was very antisocial, but he was able to have fun and find friends through the Oasis, and that's why he created it. And that's like something that we can all kind of relate to as gamers, is like when we're in there, we're not necessarily ourselves. We're Space Marines, we're Spartans, we're Rainbow Six, tactical,
military
units, but but we're still playing together as friends. We're all having fun, and that's what the message of the movie is just to create these games is to have fun, and not necessarily make them just for money purposes. Like that's the whole conflict between the good guys and the bad guys. They want it for money, and they want to put ads and microtransactions in it.
Boo.
And it kind of reminds me like also with the whole net neutrality thing kind of too, it's like, oh no, like it should be free for everybody.
It should be for the people.
Yeah.
And not for greed. But yeah, so I definitely enjoy this movie. I recommend this to you guys, and
yeah, definitely go out and watch this movie if you're a gamer. If you like, I think people could still like it if they just enjoy a good movie. But I mean, especially if you happen to be a gamer and like a kid from the 80s, then this is for you.
Yeah, and I don't even think it has to be about like if you're in a gamer or not. If you're right now, you're connected, you're online. You know, everyone uses. A lot of people use social media. Everyone's on their phones, so it kind of has that whole where you're just in this world and you're communicating with people online.
Yeah,
and so that's what the Oasis is. It's like video games and social media combined, and you can do everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you watched the movie, let us know what you thought about it on the comments below, and also subscribe, like, share this video. I also like to thank our patrons on Patreon for helping us out with continuing growing this channel. And we also have a Facebook group. Check out the link in the description. So yeah, with that said, I'm John.
I'm Mike.
And we'll see you guys next time.